Welcome to Near Real Sports, the home of college football simulations. Please subscribe to the channel and enjoy this simulation.
The Emerald Isle, the thriving city of Dublin, and we're glad to have you with us from Aviva Stadium. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the TCU Horned Frogs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, both North Carolina and TCU are thrilled to start the...
And the Tar Heels kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Horned Frogs offense will get first crack at it today. Out for the first time in this one, Jordan Dwyer. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff Awards. The tradition of the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Horned Frogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
Well, we knew this offense wanted to be aggressive in this game plan, and they're doing it right away in the first series, taking a shot down the field. They got the look they wanted, and what a great throw by the quarterback.
All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire
Beck's going for the goal line, and he breaks the play. Touchdown, TCU!
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So North Carolina's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns it. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out and...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to get started. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Second and long here. Sells to fake. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's Craig. Under pressure. Pulls it in. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Tar Heels have a lot of options on second and inches. RPO complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Washington. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Taken down. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. They boot it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Look out! He's going to take off. Got a first down. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Sets his feet. It's Craig. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Sells to run, looking to pass. Good job just to get rid of that one. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out wide left, it's Thurman. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Way off target there. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Just barely got rid of it. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Dwyer. He's running free down the middle. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Handoff from the gun. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Edwards. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. Trying to take it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Caught on the RPO. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Scanning the field, it's Craig. The screen, he's got wheels.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Left side is Dwyer. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Can hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Horned Frogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Turns it upfield. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Slams ahead. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That drive covered 55 yards for the score and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Moving the pocket, it's Edwards. It's dropped after taking the hit. Second and long here. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. From the gun. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the counter. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Rush is on. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle. It's Thurman. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Back's got it on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Sends it back in motion. Moves the pocket. It's Edwards. Swings it out to his running back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. On the run, fires downfield. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Good right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Pulled and fired complete. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. On the return. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Under pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped right there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Payne. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! And it's a sack.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. To the air, it's Edwards. Makes the grab. Could not make his way to the corner. 2nd and long here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He'll try to get it through the air. Finds his man. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Red pass hits complete. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On the RPO, got him. There he goes.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll throw it from the red zone. Complete to the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. TCU calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Out wide left, it's Ship. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels!
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Fires on the move. Working the middle. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Working on the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Drops back on first down. Fires to the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The official says no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Back now to your game inside Aviva Stadium in Dublin. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Nowhere to go. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Bring him down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Heaves it on the run. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. searching for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Trying to convert this second and short. Hits inside, it's Payne. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. Maybe some room here. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. Trying the run, it's Payne. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback keep. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Craig. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! What a catch in the end zone for 6.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the 2nd half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run it. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Drills him with the stiff arm. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. He's got it on the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. They're all over him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Sets his feet, it's Edwards. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Takes the handoff, it's Payne. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Handoff again. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Making his first move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Throws it off the RPO. At midfield, he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And the Tar Heels peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Play action on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Lucky to get it off. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Edwards. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for 6. Touchdown, North Carolina! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. The #1 rule for any offense. Gentlemen, protect your quarterback. When you do, good things happen.
And the #1 rule for a defense is to affect the quarterback, or bad things happen to you. Didn't affect the quarterback. Too much time, too clean. You're supposed to frazzle them. You're supposed to find a way to make them feel uncomfortable so they don't have time, so they rush their thought process. That wasn't it.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On play action. Rushes on, and they got him.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Craig. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Trying to make one miss. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Ship. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Sells the run, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble.
False start on offense.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his target. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. They'll send the back in motion. Catch in the middle. It's Ship. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Edwards. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Payne. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Oh, pressure's coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Dude, let's go. I'm gonna sit. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to it. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. And the Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll have a first down here, a week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Rid of it on the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He caught it! Touchdown, Tar Heels! They move on top here in the fourth.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Straight ahead, it's Payne. Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Grabbed in the middle. It's small. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They'll run the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Dropping back, it's Craig. Quickly out to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
From the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure. He'll throw it. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first. Snags it over the middle. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 2nd and long here. Handoff from the shotgun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Holds and fires complete to the right. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Fires quickly. At the 45 on his way. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws to the tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Looking for the edge. Quick toss. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And how about the big nose tackle? The guy who's right in the middle of the defense, the hardest spot to get a sack because you got the center in front of you, you got the guards right next to you, not a lot of space. Just uses the power, gets through, and gets the big sack.
And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Craig. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Look out! And it's a sack.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets it away from his own end zone. Looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ship. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Nice move to keep running. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing off.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Turns it upfield. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Drops back on 1st down. Snags it.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Snaps on 4th down. They're all over him. And they got him. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.